Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is Tuesday, March something, and I am sitting in front of Walmart. I have to go in with a big long list. Too long for my liking, but I must do it. I must. Do you want to know what I have to buy? I actually made the list in departments so I don't have to backtrack if I forget something. It's just the usual, except there's a lot of stuff on here for my mother. Like she wants those little pies that I buy her. She wants her own cottage cheese. She wants oatmeal, Red Franks, and liver. I think I'm going to wait for Rogers for those things. I love liver, and I can eat liver, but Red Franks are expensive. I guess she's worth it. And then I want hair dye, because I'm not waiting for this summer for Skylar. That's way too far from now. So I'm going to pick some hair dye, and I need some foundation for this face. We need canned mushrooms, bean sprouts, black beans. My mother needs boxes of Jell-O. She wants pickles. I like pickles. She wants chocolate chips. She wants jelly beans. She wants those gummy orange slices things. We need bleach, and did I say I need peanuts? Oh, ricotta cheese. No, that's not too bad. I need a couple cans of cat food for the neighbor's cat. So, just going to walk around and do that. And then, of course, I'm going to stop by the craft section. I don't know if I'm going to be, showing you everything I buy, because I really want to get home. I've got some things that I want to do tonight, so I don't want to be, spending all day here in the store. I may swing by the shoe department, so maybe we can have fun with shoes. I don't know. I need some springy, summery shoes. So, my plans. I have been doing coupon blog now for over 4 years, and it is my form of income. It's how I support myself. It slowly, for the past 2 years, has been going downhill, what I can make. Certain affiliates disappear, or some just stop paying us, or they just make changes. It's once we start making more money, they make changes so that they adjust how we earn and what we earn. So it's just going downhill, and I don't like downhill. I like uphill. So I need to supplement my income big time. Have really decided that I have to bring back my clothing that I used to make. For 11 years, I was Designs by Darlene. That's how all the Darlene names came about. First, I was Designs by Darlene, and then Deals by Darlene, and Coupons by Darlene, and so on and so on and so on. But I have to start sewing again, because I have to start selling. And when I was selling, I did not take advantage of social media. Facebook didn't even exist when I first started selling. I sold mostly on eBay. I had a website where people could custom order. It would just be fun. And I want to do different things. Back then, I catered to extreme size women. I made plus size tunics that were, wide. And if I remember right, I think the widest was 120 inches around. They were big. They were the full width of a twin size blanket. But I had a big audience for that. A lot of these women that you see on that show, My 600-Pound Life, a lot of these women were that size. And I remember one woman had bypass surgery, and she lost 200 pounds before she could even fit into my largest size. And she was just so thrilled, and I was so thrilled for her. And they just liked my clothing because I made tunics with beautiful prints and unusual fabrics, and and they just liked that. And I'm not gonna a Super Duty truck, XL Super Duty. I don't think I'm gonna get back into the extreme size clothing as much, but I would like to make just different things, and I would love to get into making unusual, simple designs for girls. Kids, girls. I have Skylar, and I have friends with kids, and I just think that would be really fun. I can also start doing more tote bags, whatever. I just need to get back to it. I have to, and it's the perfect time of year because it's spring. Why do people pull up and stay in their car? I do that, but they're not recording. What the hell is he doing in his truck? Get out, mister. Makes me nervous. is he doing? Oh, he's on the phone. That's right, I forget about phone people. So tonight, I want to go down in my cellar and go through the tons and tons of fabric I have. Well, I'm not going to go through it all, but I want to see if I can find some packages of sarongs. I used to buy full-size sarongs from Indonesia and use that for the fabric for a lot of my tunics. And then I also used to buy India tapestries from India to use again as the fabric. And then I have all kinds of fabric. So I need to get started. That's all there is to it. Just sell on my website, sell on Facebook, whatever. I don't know if I'll be doing eBay as much, but I'm sure I will do some eBay too. So that's what's in the plans for me. That does not mean that I'm stopping the deals blog. Not at all. I have to continue with that too because it's still supporting me at this point. It's just not allowing me to live the lifestyle I've come accustomed to. I have no lifestyle. All I want to be able to do is pay all the bills and put money in savings. This whole part of my life now is devoted on putting money into savings so that someday, if I retire, I can live. Do you know that I figured out if you were to retire at 65 with $250,000 in the bank, and if you were to want to spend that for 20 years, it's just over $1,000 a month. That's all. I thought $250,000, and I'm telling you, I'm nowhere near close to that. Not close at all. Like about as far away as you can get from that number as possible. But I was just trying to figure out, how much money would we be able to spend every month if we had $250,000 when we retired. It's a little over $1,000. So that means you'd still have to, certainly be collecting Social Security, and who knows where we stand with that by the time we retire, So it's like I could not live on $1,000 a month if I wanted to get out of my house and live in an apartment. I certainly don't want to be taking care of a big house when I'm an elder. So, anyway, I want to save money. I have to. I can't sleep at night if I think that I'll be old and I'll be a burden to someone. So I want money in the bank, and I never plan on retiring unless I can't do the job. I mean, with the internet and any crafting I feel like doing or blogging, I can work until I'm like this, typing, like slow. And you'll still be out there watching me. I know you will. So, all right, well, that guy is driving me nuts, and I should have signs on my cars. Do not park next to me unless you plan on immediately exiting your vehicle. It ain't asking too much. Let's go in the store and see if we can get in some trouble. Come on, let's go! Okay, so far I got my mother's, I got her 5 pies. Apple, blueberry, lemon, pecan, and blueberry. And those are the little ones that are 50 cents a piece. I also got some peanuts. My peanuts, I got just 1 bag, not salted. I did pick up a French bread for my mother because I forgot she asked me to add that to her list. Oh, and now I'm getting my foundation. This is the kind that I like the best. Wet n Wild, and it's not oily. It's for people who don't like oily. If I put any foundation on my face that's got oil, I sweat like crazy. Can't do it. This I like right here, Wet n Wild, and it's I don't see a price anywhere. I'm getting it anyway. I have to pick out my hair dye. I always get Revlon Color Silk because it's the cheapest, $2.97. And I'm thinking I want to go dark. The good thing about dark is so many people here today. Okay, what I like about dark is it looks natural on me, but the gray shows faster. So I don't know if I should go with a dark auburn or like brownish black, or see, there's dark brown that's almost like black. Skylar had dyed my hair brown black once, and I really liked it. Where is that? Brown black, right there. Well, I'm gonna decide and then I'll show you. Okay, I'm going with dark auburn. Now I can promise you it's not gonna look like the hair on the box. Never does. But it'll give me some, maybe some reddish highlights. So that's what we're doing. And yes, I will do it with you. I'm getting my mother some peeps. Way before Easter. Well, it's not too far, but she's getting them now. She loves peeps, loves them. I'm exhausted. I'm at the craft section now, and I'm picking up one of these tempera paints in yellow. Every time I come, I buy another color. I skipped a couple things on my list because I have to bring this stuff in the house. And if I'm exhausted now, it makes it harder to bring stuff in the house. So I'm skipping the bleach and ammonia that we need, because I'm not carrying that in. And the liver, I'm not getting that here. I got my mother her red franks here because they are cheaper here than Rogers. This is gonna cost a fortune today. I think that's, oh, jelly beans. Why can't I find jelly beans this time of year? I guess they're not in with candy. My mother wants jelly beans. She doesn't want like Jelly Belly, she wants regular. So I'm gonna have to look out front, I guess, but let's go look at shoes. I am so hot, and I have so many groceries to go through the checkout. I'm sitting right now where shoes are, and there's so few shoes to choose from. But I just want something flats, you know, some flats for the summer that are easy to put on. Size 11. I'm gonna try them on right now. Too wide and too long. Did my feet shrink? For years I took size 9, and then 10, and then in most shoes I have to take an 11. So, do I have to put these all back together with the paper in the toes and the stick in the shoe? What can I get? I'm tired. You know what? I'm too tired to shop for shoes right now. They don't have anything. They have plenty that I would like in the girls. Nice, shiny, glittery things. I like glittery. I'm just gonna rest here for a minute. Is my nose running? It's so hot. So we'll be having a hair dyeing video soon. I think I've done 1 hair dyeing alone, 2 with Skylar, where she dyed my hair. And I think I've done 2 hair cutting videos, and 1 of the hair dyeing that we did with Skylar. She cut my bangs. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go get in line. I do not want to bring all this stuff in. I'm just sweating. I had the hardest time to find jelly beans. And I'll turn away, because they don't see me if I turn my head. Alright, she's gone. Could not find jelly beans, so I said, they must be like in a jelly bean section. No, that's not what I said. I said, they must be in an Easter section. So I asked someone, I thought it was going to be a quick question. I just said, do you know if there are any jelly beans up front? I must have stood there with her for 10 minutes while she called for help, and I was dying. I was ready to say to her, will you carry me out? So she says, go back, go toward the candy. The manager's going to meet you halfway. He found some jelly beans for you. And it's like, I want to do my own shopping, thank you. But he got the exact ones that I wanted for my mother. She doesn't want Jelly Belly. She wants jelly beans like this. 98 cents. And he happened to bring 2 bags. And I wanted 2 bags. She got her jelly beans, and she has her surprise peeps on the way. All right, let's get out of here. Can you believe that as I was walking up to my car, so was the person in the truck next to me that was bugging me before I went in the store? And first of all, it's not a man, it's a woman. And she was going into her truck at the same time, and I was like, I hope she doesn't sit in that truck. And she's sitting in the truck with the truck running. Can you hear? Let me see. How do I open my other windows? I must have something locked. I've just always hated a vehicle running for nothing. And we have a neighbor with a truck. So hot. And he starts his truck so early before he goes to work, and he just lets it run. and run and run. And then when he gets in, he does the vroom, 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 vroom. Thank you, goodbye. You know, and it's like I want to go outside and hurt him. It's like, why? Why do you have to push the pedal when you're in park? And then it's like he goes up the hill. Brrr, brrr, brrr. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's with the human race anyway? I'm dying. It's March. It's March and it's 47 degrees and I'm dying. So those of you who are new to my channel, just be warned that I complain constantly about being hot. Constantly. I even complained a little bit this winter because we had some very warm days. I'm complaining now, but it's spring. I'm allowed to start complaining because it's hot and humid and I'm hot. I think Walmart still had the heat on. All right, I am exhausted. Sorry that I wasn't entertaining today. I didn't feel like doing any hula hooping or I just am too tired and I just want to go home and get all that crap in the house and put away and then trash night. I have to bring the trash out. I hate that. And then I would like to go down in my basement and look for fabric that I have. And what is that noise? Horns, running vehicles. Whatever I just heard, I don't know what it was. It sounded like a kid blowing some kind of a toy or something. Find that toy and break it. I'm just uppity, can you tell? All right, so let the sweaty complaining start. Oh, my grocery bill came up to $69 and change. That does not include any meat except for 6 red franks for my mother. And that doesn't include any fresh produce. So that is really sad that I spent that much money. It's just, I'm just back to shopping like a regular person. Although I do try to take advantage of sales. But even that, I'm letting it slip by. I'm back to like just buying Great Value brand, what I always did. Back to letting my mother have whatever she wants. But you know, she's going to be 93. And when I think about denying her red franks, you know, she gets a Social Security check every month. She should have red franks if she wants. She's 93 almost. So I just have to live life like that, like a normal person, I guess. But it pains me greatly to spend money. I used to have a food budget. There was a period of about maybe 6 months where my budget, weekly budget, was $5 a week. This is when I had massive stockpile, and I only had to pick up things like milk, bread, and some, you know, fresh produce. And that was when Shaw's even still had reduced dairy, and I used to get milk cheap and the reduced produce. Or we'd buy stuff that would have overages, and that would buy me milk and stuff. I'd come to Walmart and buy like 20 of something that I made 50 cents each on and spend the $10 on other stuff that we need. It was, you know, it was good while it lasted. And I certainly learned the ropes. So that helped me to be a better blogger. There's a little girl like in a tutu and boots, and it's so cute, and she has a white ribbon on her head, and she's a big child, and her mother is carrying her in her arms. And I would be like, walk, child. Too big to carry. All right. Who's going to bring my groceries in for me? Will you, please? Are there any neighborhood kids I can hire? I just hate that part so much. And I always have to pee as soon as I get home. It's like I want to take in a few bags, but I got to pee so bad that I got to hurry up and just one bag, run to the house. What can I sing? I don't want to sing. All right, let's go. I have nothing else to tell you. I'll try to be more fun next time. But it's getting too hot to be fun. That's all there is to it. I had the AC on the whole way here, and it's going to be cranking on the way home. And I'm thirsty, and I never have water with me. Never. All right, I gotta go. Talk to you soon.